Hello everyone, this is Quick Kitchen Tips with Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a Cajun dressing for Thanksgiving. I've already got some ingredients in this pot, in this little mix right here. I've done cooked my cornbread and it sort of fell apart on me a little bit. I must not oil the pan that good. I'm not the best at baking, but I can get it done. I probably didn't put enough oil in the pan, but I'm going to crumble this stuff up anyway, so it don't matter. So in here I've got 1 cup of diced celery, 1 diced onion, or 1 cup of diced onion, 1 whole bell pepper. It was a pretty big one, and 12 ounces of andouille sausage. I use the food processor to grind this stuff up. So then we're just going to get our cornbread, and we're going to bust it up into here. I've got a recipe for the cornbread too. You can do your own cornbread. I didn't put any seasoning in this stuff because I'm going to add some seasoning into this. So I wanted to keep it sort of neutral, the cornbread. It's got buttermilk and butter in it, but as far as that goes. So I'll give you the recipe for that too, after I get through trying to figure out what exactly the next measurements are. Let me see, I'm going to get me a spoon here. So I've got two large eggs. These are duck eggs. I use duck eggs in the cornbread as well. I like using duck eggs. They're a little bit thicker than the chicken eggs. Use this sort of bind it together. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to mix that around a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start adding some chicken stock. I've got a quart of it right here, but I'm going to start with 2 cups and we'll see what that looks like. I want this stuff pretty wet, especially if you're going to let it set. I'm going to actually probably just cook a little bit of this off just to make sure the recipe's good before I post the video. So y'all, if y'all see the video, it means it turned out pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and put that whole quart of chicken stock in here and wet it up real good. This cornbread will absorb a lot of this. We're just going to mix this around. I'll show y'all here in a second what this is looking like. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of heavy cream. We're going to add, I got a couple onions still in there. Ain't going to hurt nothing. From where I was measuring to make sure I could tell y'all the right measurements. I'm going to add just 1 cup of heavy cream to this. A lot of people use cream of chicken. I just like using chicken stock and heavy cream. It's got better flavor. You know, it's just to me it's the way to go instead of using the cream of chicken. Cream of chicken is just carries too much of that flavor in it. The generic little flavor. So then what we're going to do, instead of putting, this ain't going to be like your normal Thanksgiving stuffing, so if you're going to Cajun inject a turkey or something, this would be good to go with it. We're going to use some of this Chef Pauperton's Redfish Magic. That's all I'm going to put in there. It's got all the herbs and all the seasonings that you would need. I think what I want to put in there. See what I got. A clean measuring cup. If not, I'm just going to use it. Yeah, right here. I'm thinking a 1/4 cup. Yeah, I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of the blackening seasoning on this. That should be sufficient. This stuff isn't crazy salty. We're just gonna mix that in there real good. And I'm gonna get y'all a little closer up view when I'm mixing this, so y'all can see it a little better. See, we're looking for this type of consistency, and that sausage is pretty heavy in there. If you don't want as much sausage, you can cut that sausage in half. I want that andouille flavor though. That's what I'm going for. So you want it to look sort of like that, to be wet. I mean, so you can add more to this or take less or do less, however wet you want it. But I like mine about that consistency. We've got the measurements over here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a little bit of this stuff, because I'm probably gonna freeze this stuff for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna do my Thanksgiving on Saturday. So I got that thing filled up pretty good. We're gonna go in the oven, and we'll be back, guys. Alright guys, so we're back. This stuff looks like it turned out pretty good. You gotta watch it. I baked it for, I don't know, I'm guessing about 25 minutes or so. I put it on 20 minutes and check it. It's gonna be using a bigger pan, so really about 40 minutes, and check it on. I cooked this one on 400. Normally don't cook it on that. Usually I cook it at 350 and let it cook for a while. I don't know why I just took that off of that. Anyways, well, I was going to show y'all guys what it turned out looking like. It's extremely hot. I ain't trying to burn my cutting board up either. That's what it turned out looking like, the top. And then we'll get into a little taste test of it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some kind of Cajun turkey or something. So see, it came out good. I like mine a little moist. I don't like a real dry one. This came out perfect. We're fixing to see what it tastes like now. That's some good. That's some good cornbread dressing. I'm gonna give y'all the recipe here. This if you're doing a Cajun turkey, you got to have this dressing. So we're gonna do 2 cups cornmeal for this is going to be the cornbread. 2 cups cornmeal, ½ cup flour, 1 1/2 cups buttermilk, ½ stick of butter, 2 eggs. I didn't season it because I ended up seasoning the stuff, the stuffing. So that's all I put in it, and I baked it 400 for about 25 minutes. What it took on me, but I don't know if it was exactly at 400. I would check it at 20 minutes. Then down to the dressing part. I didn't put this, but it's going to be the one pound of cornbread, which I have the recipe for up here. Dressing, it was 1 cup of diced celery, 1 cup of diced onion. I cut them up as small as I could. 1 whole bell pepper. It was a pretty large bell pepper. 12-ounce andouille sausage, and I ground it up in a food processor. 1 quart of chicken stock, 1 cup of heavy cream, 2 large eggs, and 1/4 cup of the Redfish Magic blackening. You can do less of it if you want. I'm gonna try it again just to give y'all an honest opinion. To me, it's perfect with the sausage and all the flavorings, but you can cut back on it if you want, especially if you're trying to cut back on sodium. Maybe do 3 tablespoons or something. But the 1/4 cup was 1/4 cup. It tastes like a Cajun. Like if you're going for the Cajun flavor with your Cajun turkey, this is the product you want. So I'm going to show y'all the recipe here. It's just got the right amount of heat. Alright, so hope y'all like what y'all seen. Like, share, and subscribe, and comment. If you're doing a Cajun turkey, try this out. You'll be the hit of the party. Thank you, and God bless.